What were the abolitionist movement's key events? Have you ever wondered how a movement to end slavery shaped the United States? The abolitionist movement was a powerful force before and during the American Civil War. It was filled with key events that changed the course of history. Let's take a closer look at some of these important moments. The roots of the movement can be traced back to the First Great Awakening in the 1730s and 1740s. This religious revival spread messages against slavery. Enlightenment thinkers also spoke out, arguing that slavery violated human rights. However, slavery remained deeply entrenched, especially in the southern states where plantation economies relied on enslaved labor. Fast forward to the Missouri Compromise in 1820. This legislative agreement allowed Missouri to enter the Union as a slave state. It also drew a line between free and slave territories. This compromise heightened tensions and energized abolitionist efforts in northern states. In 1850, the Fugitive Slave Act was enacted. This law required the return of escaped enslaved people, even from free states. It sparked outrage among abolitionists and increased resistance to slavery in the North. Then came the Dred Scott decision in 1857. The Supreme Court ruled that black people could not be citizens and that Congress could not prohibit slavery in the territories. This decision galvanized abolitionists by exposing how deeply slavery was embedded in the legal system. In 1859, John Brown led a raid on Harpers Ferry. His goal was to seize a federal arsenal and spark a slave rebellion. Although the raid failed and Brown was executed, it heightened tensions between North and South and is seen as a catalyst for the Civil War. The election of Abraham Lincoln in 1860 marked another turning point. Lincoln, a Republican opposed to the expansion of slavery, won the presidency. His victory prompted Southern states to secede from the Union, leading directly to the outbreak of the Civil War. During the war, the Emancipation Proclamation was issued by President Lincoln in 1863. This executive order declared all enslaved people in Confederate-held territory to be free. It changed the purpose of the war to include abolition and allowed formerly enslaved men to join the Union Army. Finally, in 1865, the 13th Amendment was ratified. This constitutional amendment abolished slavery throughout the United States, legally ending the institution. These events illustrate how the abolitionist movement progressed from moral opposition to slavery into direct conflict. The movement played a significant role in shaping the Civil War and ultimately led to the legal end of slavery in America. Each of these moments contributed to changing public opinion and the course of the nation during this critical time.